Oh, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of the 89 Garage, which was previously filmed on a different subject, but I'm breaking this part out to use on its own because the other part that I originally intended to film ran into a mitzvah. Today we're going to be installing KYB shocks on the back of this 88 Mustang GT, also known as Frankie. That is going to include the regular shocks as well as the quad shocks. So buckle up and enjoy, and you'll be able to see a couple issues that I have to deal with through it, but overall things turn out just fine. This is also literally the first time I've had these back tires off. Let me show you what we got going on here. That quad shock has been leaking for a period of time, as you can tell. Those bushings are shot, and this is going to be probably the noise I'm hearing when I'm hitting bumps. You should not be able to see the bolt through there. And then we'll move over to the other side. This quad shock is probably even worse. I got some things going on today, but later on tonight I'm going to try and do these shocks, so I'm just going to do little spritz, little splash of the juice. So behind the scenes here, just trying to set up a good shot on replacing these. Just figured I'd cut in and show you what it looks like before I start filming. So this one right here is an 18. Haven't figured this one out yet. I hope these come out all right. Woo-hoo-hoo! Okay, that one's out. That feels like maybe a 15. A little bit interesting to find out these are metric. Yep. Alright, so need this thing to go that way. I'm gonna go ahead and position this in a spot where I can hit it with a hammer. Alrighty. Get started with that, and then finish the job with this. And I guess I could wiggle in there with an impact somehow, maybe, but this'll work. that out of there. Okay, like that, and like that, rat-a-tat-tat. Okay. In case you're wondering, the top bolt you get to from in the hatch. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier, probably not. Quad shock is off. Now we gotta do this one. So this became kind of a storage facility during the winter, just so you know. There's some tarps here that have not found their home yet this year, so that's what that business is. Now we need to get in here, get the top of the shock. And that's right here, and that looks like maybe a 15. Take off that nut. Then I should be able to just pry this over here and it should fall out. Yep. Okay. These are junk, really. Well, they're made in the USA. Guess it's got that going for it. Let's go and get the KYB. So this is what we're putting in there. KYB XLGs. Just gonna aim this up here. So this doesn't walk out on me, I'm going to start this nut. On these here, if you just spin them like this, you see that? When you just spin these around like this, if you just pull this tab on the back, go like so, it'll come right out. Compress this by hand a little. Take this piece off that they put in. And now guide it right in. Oh, for Pete's sakes, you know what I forgot? I need to bring this back down. Okay. All right, there's that. Same thing. Gonna put the rubber to the body of the car and then this on top. It came with 2 nuts. I assume that's to make sure it's locked. I don't know. It is also a 15. I'm just going to suck this down with this. It's a little bit more compression. It's about good there. I guess I'll that other nut on there. Cinch it up. I just usually tighten it till I can feel that rubber squishing out, compressing, whatever. 90% of the time, that's a-okay. I don't know if you noticed, but I used my 1/4 inch up there to tighten up the top. I used the 1/2 inch, which has much more torque, to take it off. You can do whatever you want, but just telling you what I'm doing. You know your own tools better than I do. Okay, 15 on the back again, 18. She needs a little more. Just two. Oh, great. So that's going to go up there. If I can get it on there. See if you can see that. Hopefully that's good enough light. So we're sliding this end up on the stud, and then this will go down here. I'm sure this probably tells me all this in the instructions. Okay, so same thing on these. I'm not going to be able to rotate this around, I don't think. This one here is going to get tricky on me. So we're going to have to cut this, and this came with a couple spacers. You can see we're going to have to use those spacers up here. Due to where this one's at up here, I'm just going to cut this one. I need to get my bolt ready though for this. So here's the bolt. We're coming through back here. So I'm actually going to put this right here. I'm going to see if I can do this. Okay, I'm putting that right there. I'm going to try and cut this, hold it back while I slide this through. It's not like this is a huge amount of pressure. It's just easier if you can make it work like this. Now, was too slow. I'm probably going to be better putting this in first. Now I kind of sort of got that thing stuck down in there. Oh, there's some spiders. Had a little off-camera business there, thinking to myself about what to do. For Pete's sakes, I hate it when that happens. Well, this one's kind of pissing me off, I'll be honest with you right now. So I just got a coat hanger and wrapped it around and just trying to see what I can do here. My problem is that we're too wide. The problem is knowing what width I need here. Let's see if I can't tighten this up a little bit. See, that's physically impossible for that to even fit in there. This is too wide. Alright, improvisation is what I do best. Alright, I don't know if these will fit yet, but I think that's about where I need to be. So we're going to attempt to use this. Yeah, that'll work good. Oops. So, here, there, ooh. I'm going to tighten this up. We're going to see, because there is just a minute gap still there. I don't think another one will fit. No, it won't. Alright, we'll tighten this up. We'll see where we're at. This is not something I was expecting to run into for sure. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna have to hit caliper wrench. Oh, I'm really hoping you can see what I'm doing, because the GoPro screen is just not very definitive. See if we can wiggle it. Yeah, I think we're good. Oh, for Pete's sakes. times. The old hammer's got to get in there. Jeez, I hate pulling this back off, but I'm kind of thinking I should put that other spacer. How you doing? Where did my pry bar go? Holy mackerel, that thing doesn't want out of there. Okay, so I put the 2 spacers there, slash washers. I got 2 spacers right here. And I'm sorry I keep bumping the mic. Those are pretty close. I'd like to think I'm okay now that I spaced those out, but they were a lot closer before that. The only thing to do now is just ride. These are the shocks listed for this, so not too sure what the deal is. Some directions would have been right handy. Yeah, that nut is just flush with the end of the stud. Okay, she's tight. Yeah, I mean, I can't even, my pinky finger can slide through there, but it's touching on both sides. I assume we're okay. Oh, hello. See, here's my pinky touches. So yesterday, when I was doing this, you're gonna find this hard to believe, but I lost audio for this entire side of the car. I feel like almost every video that I use the GoPro on, I have some kind of an issue with it. So I'm going to review just basically how to do this, okay? So up top, you have a 15mm nut that holds the regular shock in there. And then down here, you have an 18mm nut with a 15mm bolt. Right here on this back side of the quad shock, which is on this mount on top of the axle, that's a 15 over there also. That is welded to the bracket. I had to put both those spacers that came in the box up there so we could clear. There's a minute amount of space between those 2 shocks on this side than the other. I think that it's possibly because it got hit on that side, maybe sucked in the subframe. Yesterday I set out to start my 5-lug swap, and I was going to do this while doing the 5-lug swap, but I was putting the wheels and tires in the back of my F-150, and I found a rim with a crack in it. Let me insert the picture right here. Yeah, it's no good, is it? So I got on the local Fox body page. Luckily, a friend of mine had a Cobra R wheel, a single, and I went and picked that up from him today. So that needs to get painted, clear coated, sanded, painted, clear coated, and then hopefully sometime this week I can drag those over and get the tires put on them. I was gonna maybe do struts today. There's just too much going on with yeah, got real busy. So we're at the end of the video here, guys. 3 days, 2 cameras, and we're at the end of the video. Got the job done though. I drove it yesterday and it seems really solid now. No more squeaking and shaking in the back end. It launches pretty well. But thanks for watching, guys. I'm gonna give you just a minute here to get down in this corner right here, hit my logo, and across the screen it will say subscribe. Tap that and also hit the bell. I really am very gracious to all those who have subscribed. Thanks for watching the 89 Garage. I am Mustang Shane. I appreciate it. Take care. Have a great week. Peace out.